Pax vobiscum, salvete omnes, my name is Father Mislav Pecek, and you're watching another blind Let's Play episode of Rogue Trader Warhammer 40K. I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy to share a little bit of some interesting stuff with you guys and gals in this episode. But before we start, let us make a short prayer. In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. Pater noster, qui es in celis, sanctificetur nomen tuum, adveniat regnum tuum, fiat voluntas tua sicut in cielo et in terra. Panem nostrum quotidianum da nobis hodie, et dimitte nobis debita nostra, sicut et nos dimittimus debitoribus nostris, et ne nos inducas in tentationem, sed libera nos a malo. Amen. In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. Okay, now, before we start with playing this next episode and descending on an important planet finally, I had a very interesting weekend. I had a short road trip with two of my brothers. One brother from Poland, Polonia, depends which country pronounces it. Polska, we say in Croatian, and Argentinian brother. Now, the place where we visited was Bologna. Bologna is around 2.5 hours with train, so I went traveler there with train. My brothers first went to Florence, slept over there. I was in Florence a couple of weeks ago, so I skipped that part, but I wanted to join them in Bologna. Now, since this Let's Play Rogue Trader episodes, you guys are basically, who are watching, a lot of you at least, almost like from the beginning of my channel. So even though I don't have a Patreon, like a special place reserved only for the members, and I'm not sure if I like that, I don't want to charge anyone anything. I'm happy to receive donations and stuff like that. I'm not rich, and it can go in both the acquisition of my books and traveling expenses and equipment expenses, and the rest goes to my province, and I can give to those who are needy as well. So that's fine, but actually having a model that's for profit around this, no, I'm not going to do that. But I'm gonna at least while I'm playing this Rogue Trader game, because I have continuity in that, and due to that continuity and you guys, I'm gonna treat you as if a little bit special, like Patreon members. So you're gonna see some things that I'm not gonna show in other reaction videos and stuff like that, due to several reasons. First, because I having a place where I can share a little bit more, speak a little bit more, be more relaxed, and kind of make you special. And of course, the reaction videos are more, I guess, time-based, so I don't have the freedom and just the time to say whatever, show whatever, be maybe more, I don't know, relaxed. So, let me just put myself in the small background, so for you not to be, for me not to hide this. So, first thing, this was a week ago or so. This was on a trip, excursion, so to say, to St. Peter's Basilica. You can see me here. Here I am, with my winter hat. Next to me are two Dominican brothers. One is in, we're so funny. So, you can see here Brother Nabil, Father Nabil. He is in a classical Dominican cape, which I have right now. It was kind of cold for me, and this winter jacket, is the best solution for me when I'm colder or I'm almost sick. So I chose to go with a modern approach of wearing a jacket over my habit. And this is a brother from Papua New Guinea. So also all three of us are for the first time in Rome studying. He's just for 1 year. He's a little bit older than us. He was a formator of priests for many years. And yeah, I guess he doesn't mind the cold that much. Yeah, this is just one part of the trip of slowly going towards St. Peter's Basilica and entering through the door. today, to this year, 2025 is a Jubilee year, so there are special graces attached to visiting Rome and St. Peter's Basilica. So yeah, that was nice. Same image in a little bit different corners. Okay. Next, this was in Bologna. This is Piazza Maggiore, the main square in Bologna. It's quite beautiful, quite big, and in front of the square you can see the largest Gothic brick basilica in the whole world. So it's I think it's like the sixth largest Gothic church or something like that, but the largest one made out of bricks. It's quite huge. I don't really know actually the stylistic reasons and the historical developments and why does this part look like this and the other part like that. But when you enter, now I did not make pictures inside, but I did want to go on internet and show you how the interior looks like. You can see like huge pillars, arches, but they're all made of brick, which is fascinating, which is quite fascinating. I mean, you cannot have the feeling here of the immensity of enormity of that church, really. When you go inside, you are kind of stupefied how you know, large, gargantuan it actually is. Okay. Yeah. So then this, no, okay. This is Bologna. This would be already convent of Saint Dominic. So we visited convent of Saint Dominic because Saint Dominic actually lived in Bologna and died over there. So it's quite important place for us. And of course, he was buried in the same place. So it was like a small pilgrimage that we took. This would be an image of Saint Dominic. You cannot see it very well, but you know, Bologna is very famous, I guess, for its red bricks. So a lot of things are built in that reddish, yellow reddish hue, in that style. This is a beautiful like audience hall. It's also a place where like big chapters are being held when a lot of brothers have to be gathered together for a specific reason to discuss specific things. This is like the audience hall, I guess, so we could call it like that. In the convent of Bologna. Now this is all like private, not people. I mean, I can show you the pictures, but you cannot really enter there. It's not a place where anyone can enter. Can I just maximize this? Yeah. So this would be the entry inside. There is one brother, Italian brother, who is like leading us and explaining a little bit in English, a little bit in Spanish, because we are not really fluent in Italian, far from fluent actually. But we kind of manage between knowing a little bit of Italian, other brothers knowing a little bit of English or Spanish, so the Argentinian brother translates. This would be a part of a library. It looks quite nice, doesn't it? Yeah, to have a library like this. I'm real jealous, to be honest. Look at the pillars. Look at that. You know, the ambience, the coziness. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Oh yeah. Like the atmosphere is inviting you to read. There's just one hallway with a lot of books. Just wanted to show like it's a long hallway and books on one and the other side. Okay, now this is the cell of Saint Dominic. He died over here. Well, he was certainly dying in that cell. We cannot know with historical certainty that he died in the exact same place. Maybe he died in a hallway just in front of the cell. But this is the place, basically. And there are some relics from St. Dominic. Now, just for context, guys, St. Dominic died in 1221, over 800 years ago. This was his knife. Yes, this was actually his knife that was saved, preserved, and exposed over here in the cell of Saint Dominic for brothers who are like making a pilgrimage to be able to see. It's quite a special feeling. I'm kind of a knife guy, so I love knives. So seeing this kind of thing is quite beautiful. I can read this and translate this to you. if you know Latin, it's actually very simple Latin. Gladius quo usus fuit Sanctus Dominicus predicator pater. So that would be like a gladius is like a short sword or knife in this context, can be translated. Quo usus fuit, which was used. Sanctus Dominicus predicator pater, by Saint Dominic, the father of the preachers. So yeah, quite nice, beautiful. This is Breviario Sancti Patris Dominici. So this was the book of prayers which Saint Dominic used. You cannot really see from here, but this is tiny. This is actually really, really small, incredibly small. So I don't know when he used it. Did he carry that on his travels? Was that like... there are like things written on the margins and stuff like that. So I don't know. But this definitely was like a book of prayers, psalms, which Saint Dominic used to pray. Tiny, tiny book. This is from one of the chapels, an original fresco of Saint Dominic that has been replicated. I think the oldest one which we have of Saint Dominic in totality. You can see him from like head to toes. So that fresco has been replicated many times. Like every convent has somewhere on the wall a replica of that image. This would be a church of Saint Dominic, just a side altar with Saint Thomas Aquinas. You see the Eucharist on the top. He wrote beautiful hymns of Eucharistic Jesus, and having a sun on his chest is a typical way of artistic representation of Saint Thomas Aquinas. You can distinguish which saint that is if you see like a Dominican friar, black and white attire, with a sun on his chest, usually writing something, of course, and angels. He's called Dr. Angelicus, like angelic doctor. And actually the place where I'm studying right now in Rome is called the Pontifical University of St. Thomas Aquinas, or Angelicum, because of him having the angelic purity in his heart. Okay. Oh, yeah. Another, just from another aspect. And this is the main thing that I want you to see. Now we are going inside of the side altar, of like inside of the church, where there is a grave, a tomb, a grave, of Saint Dominic. It's both an altar to serve mass and the place where he is buried. Look at that beauty. Now, the most of the church currently is in renovation, but we were lucky that this part was already renovated, so the people can come here, and priests can come here, Dominican priests primarily, to have mass, to serve mass. Look at this. Yeah, so you can imagine it was quite a special feeling for us to be here, near the remains of our founder, Saint Dominic, and to have Holy Mass. Now, this altar is quite special. I mean, it's quite beautiful. It's quite special due to various reasons. It has a lot of images representing Saint Dominic's life and, in general, the God the Father as a creator on the world. You see Jesus in his tomb. The most beautiful of all the creations is the human nature of the second person of the Trinity, the evangelists. It's represented in a beautiful way. Two of those statues, I think this angel and I don't know which, maybe this statue over there, are made by Michelangelo. But it's a combination of different authors. I think it was finished like in the 17th century, so it's like 200 years of different, or even more, of different artists making this thing. Quite beautiful. Both. This is from one side. One brother like explaining. And this is in the back of the altar. You can see the relic of the skull. You can hear my brothers speaking in Spanish.
Muy gira, sí.
And this is inside. You can see the eyes, the skull of Saint Dominic in a beautiful reliquary. I just wanted to show that. That's our special part of Catholic, tradition, preserving the relics of the saints. We do believe in the resurrection of body, and body is not something that we perceive in a Platonic way, like something that is bad, something that is chaining us to this material world, but we are created as a combination of both body and soul. We are our bodies in the same way as we are our souls, ensouled bodies or embodied souls. That's what we are. So yeah, even this skull at the end of history will become one with the soul of Saint Dominic once again in his glorified body.
Not to destroy, but to...
But it's quite fascinating to see. Nonetheless, for me, it's always fascinating to see the relics. Now, you guys are lovers of Warhammer 40K, so for you, it's not that weird to see these kind of things. It's very much used inside of a Warhammer world, right? And this would be like a relic of one of the highest tiers, you know, some of the the strongest, or I don't know how to say, which kind of rank of ecclesiarchy would carry this kind of relic. Those who are on the very top, that is for sure. It's a very beautiful relic. A little bit more from the side, the altar, just to have like a feeling, a sense. Yeah, I mean, it's beautiful to see here, like on the video, right? Imagine actually standing over there, actually being there. And here it's a representation of the carrying of Saint Dominic to heaven, or him arriving to heaven. There are like small ladders which the angels are keeping. It's a beautiful artistic representation, and being greeted by the God. So Jesus Christ is here. Here is his mother. There's the Holy Spirit, God the Father. I'm not sure if he is represented. He's generally rarely represented directly in Christian iconography. So, yeah, and this is like the altar. You can see the missal, the Roman missal, the book from which I celebrated Holy Mass. I con-celebrated, actually. There are 3 of us priests celebrating together. Yeah. And this would be like an image from a little bit from afar. Well, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, guys. I want to share something special, so to be for you to be a part of it in a way. Okay. Now, after prayed and after having a little bit of a pilgrimage to Bologna, to the grave of Saint Dominic, we can now continue with our Warhammer Let's Play. Last time we explored this Mortus Accies, depends on the pronunciation, solar system, right? With a red giant, I presume. And now we are ready to descend on Vabos 6, right? Bits of Vabos 6. The question immediately arises, which of the crew we should pick? Now, a lot of these things, I have a feeling, are good for Heinrichs to be present. So instead of Kibela, I will now choose Heinrichs. Irliet, I'm kind of sad for her situation recently. Because, again, she was not able to save her friends. Yeah, something like that. So maybe, for me, it's like a choice between Argenta and Irliet. I guess I can choose once to be like that, eh? Is there like... and it's also fun to have Heinrichs and Irliet, the Inquisition and the Xenos together in the same team. Yeah, let's make that combination this time. I always want to have Abelard because, you know, my main character is not tanky, so I need a proper tank, and I really don't have another character which is a proper replacement for a tank. Okay. Escort team guarding, inspecting your shuttle. Well, that's nice. And immediately, I am greeted by a seemingly very dangerous environment, but at the same time, beautiful, alluring. Wouldn't you agree? Before anything else, I just want to be sure that my composition of the party is, well, properly made. And Abelard, but not only Abelard, I think you can be there as well, something like this. Yeah.
Follow my lead!
What's up, guys? I live to serve your lordship.
Variable 6 always was a penal world. But this, even the miscreants of this place do not deserve such a fate.
Okay.
I believe many of them do, but not at the hands of xenos.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I made the right choice of taking Irliet. She's very good in open places, but where we are in closed places, she's not perfect. Jay would be much better, in my opinion, in smaller places. So we have, wow, warden uniform. There was a rebellion, see? Caustic ooze gives off a sickening vapor, eats away the lining of her nose. So this looks really like a boiling ooze. The man clawed at his throat right before he died. So he was, what, suffocating? A little bit of goods.
It's
okay.
about time.
Frozen in our natural pose. Okay. Well, we see, as usual, the sign of Hecatria, a weak cult from the depths. No, this I have to read. From the depths of Cumorah. So Irliet says that. Tread careful, Paulus. Their footsteps make no sound and their blades strike faster than lightning. Really? Sign of Hecatria, a wick cult from the depths of Cumorah. Oh. It doesn't say a lot to me, actually. A wick cult from the depths of tomorrow. Well, thanks for that, but what does it mean, actually? I'm kinda glad I took her now. I guess she made a xenos check. Okay. A cutscene. What? Whoa. Oh, no, there we go. Are those Drukhari? It seems this might be the first direct encounter with Drukhari. The tall life of xenos moves with the grace of an underworldly predator. The creature gives you a dispassionate glance and casually speaks a few words that are immediately picked up by your elucidator. Mecandris, Elith, what is this? As one of the sisters found an amusing trinket in the ruins and saved it as a special treat for the Archon. The xenos takes a quick look over her shoulder toward a platform where a few more silhouettes in fire black armor can be seen. Heinrich narrows his eyes and gives the xenos an appraising look. The Drukhari of this breed are known as Wickeds. Wikes. I want to hear it in English, guys. Because, yeah, how to pronounce Wickheads. I will pronounce it this time as Wickheads. Like Wicca, witches, that kind of stuff, okay? As Wicca's powers. They are experts at bloodletting in the arenas and the battlefield. However, I'm more interested in the ones skulking in shadows. Judging by their armor, they are high-ranking representatives of the cabal, military clique from the Drukhari Mass. The Master. It seems we have disrupted a wild performance for their distinguished guests. Interesting. Now, immediately a question would be, by whose leave are you playing Lord of my world? The Xenos' eyes light up with interest. The monkey understands my speech. Where did you come by a device that can translate our language? Are you trying to impress me by appearing useful? Such words will earn you a bout in the ring at most, without weapons and soon without your skin. The humans scattered around you on the platform stare as if they've seen a ghost. The eyes of some betray their fear, others glance with bestial hatred, and yet more look upon you with hope. Who are you? My name is known to anyone on this planet, Monkey. I am Tazara, the Deliverer, Tazara the Benevolent, the one who grants respite from the choking grasp of this world. I decide who lives, who dies, and who finds no purpose for their existence in Komora's many arenas. Surely this is why you have come here? To fight for my ever-changing favor and for the privilege of being the first to be chained? Irri chuckles haughtily. Ha! Such grandiose names for a soulless wretch who tortures the breathless and torments the powerless. Your words hint at an ability you have never possessed. Fighting words, girl. Words. Cousin, what are you doing among this rabble? What an unexpected and tantalizing surprise! Tazara licks her lips heartily. I cannot wait to take you in my arms and clasp you tightly to me. Do not waste your breath on your lies. Only the faint vestiges of blood connect us with the army and dark ones such as yourself. Okay. Interesting. Let's first gather information before gathering the bodies. I presume the toxic atmosphere is your doing. It could be. Perhaps my mere presence is enough to make base creatures like yourself forget how to breathe. Tazara lets out a nasty chuckle. Ha ha! Are you really surprised at what happened? You wove the net right under your own feet. We merely knocked out a pin that drew it closed tight around you. A couple of volleys set the seals in the underground, well, and the planet, the one you had turned inside out, the rest. I hereby declare you a Category 3 blasphemer for tampering with the sacred production cycle of this world's extractiums. The drill of Pascal's mechadendrite splits the light with a howling screech. And your brethren finished what the planning has started. Oh, how they strive to please me and my entourage. How they slaughtered and tortured their own kin for mine and sister's delight. How they decorated this little arena with still living monkey. Did you think all that you see before you is the work of our hands? Think again. Very nice. Let's address the fighters. How could you stoop to this? To killing one another for the amusement of the enemies of humanity? Hulking brute who can barely stand coughs up blood and wipes his lips. What? Was I supposed to lie down and die? The ones who survived the arena's xenos taken away. I saw humans boarding shuttles with my own eyes. They're going to take us away from here, you hear? This statement is false. You were supposed to furnish yourself with the means of respiratory protection and inflict maximum damage on the perpetrators before seizing your vital functions. Yes, Pascal wants to say you should have been a martyr. You should have killed as much as you can before dying. Yeah, who gives a shit about us convicts? The lanky buggers may keep me on a leash, but at least I'll be alive, not coughing up my lungs. How cruel you are to your unfortunate kin. These monkey have worked hard to entertain their elite audience. Each of them fights with a strength born of desperation, seeking to earn their place in my box of toys. There's always room for more. My toys do break so very easily. A psychopath, as all Drukhari are, I guess. To be reduced to a xenos' plaything, a shameful fate for the silence of humankind. Abelard falls silent, shaking his head in dismay. Okay. I will not... well, almost all the answers are kind of xenophobic. And I have xenos in my party, so I'm not a xenophobe, that's for sure. neither a hater nor afraid of xenos. I am aware that those who are a threat have to be eradicated, that's another thing. But this might be just fighting words. Xenos, scum, I could say like bandits, scum, or something like that. Maybe, yeah, because xenos as such are not necessarily evil, but if they're scum, then they are, yeah. Am I rationalizing this? Is Paulus... because I like the number, the answer number 1. But the number 2 is nice as well. So I'm just looking. Paulus starts observing the surroundings. He knows what happened, how many lives were lost, and this planet, which was once a glory of the Empire, is now ravaged. You ravaged the planet, wiped out millions of people, made those who survived bend the knee. You will pay for this. Am I not paying for our mischief already? Am I not saving the worthiest among your kin, gifting them the right to die for the delight of my brothers and sisters? What kind of abhorrent ingratitude is this? From the dusk behind Tazara comes a cry. The distance between you and Xenos is too great for the elucidator to interpret your words, but the tone alone speaks of irritation and impatience. Okay, the boss somewhere in behind is not happy. Looks like the spectators grew bored when the performance hit a snag. Heinrichs reaches for his weapon. Zara raises her blade and points at you. Tell the other monkey that whoever slits your throat will depart for their new home ahead of schedule. And tell them to hold nothing back. Tonight they dance for Imeris herself, the great archon of the cabal of the Reading Tempest. Okay, thanks for sharing. Oh, persuasion 100%. I'm happy to have her. So, address the fighters, dogmatic. Dying to entertain Xenos is a path to eternal shame. Let us join our blades, we'll destroy those who sought to kill you. I like just increasing my dogmatic option, to be honest. Though you're Miris, she's not going to like. You know what? Requires dogmatic follow-up. Yes. Just increase my dogmatic. Exhausted and defeated forces trade where it glances, the halting group next to you hesitates, then spits and breaks into a grin. We're going to die anyway. Might as well do it without the heretics' brand. Slay the beast! Tazara emits a furious scream and takes a step back, signaling to her companions. Well, yes, when the oppressors lose control, it's always kind of
I'll wipe you from the face of the galaxy.
Face of desperation, yeah?
Monkey.
No. I've been ambushed. Come on. Was I really ambushed? So, okay. Yellows. Yellows are my guys. Red. That's them. And these. Marasal, Meris. They look a little bit like, what? White Githyanki. Githyanki are... Dungeons and Dragons reference. Or maybe just in their physiognomy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I have a lot of allies, so yeah. I guess to start the battle, no need doing anything else. They will definitely go here and shoot from here, so this is a very good safe place for them. Gunslinger. What I should and have to do, I guess, is either go upstairs also and shoot from up, or just immediately, yeah, before anything else, machine gun, thank you very much. And then front line would, I guess, be something like this, eh?
Your desire knows all, comprehends all.
The back line and the rear. What should be the back line? Now the question is, from which direction will we approach? If we approach from this direction, then this can be a back line. Should we? Yeah, let's make this our back line. And the rear Maybe something like this. Yeah. To have our guys go there. Or just something like this. They shoot towards there. Not sure. Not happy. This is a very weird. Let's do this. Let's do something, I guess. Is it possible to expose the weakness of someone? Yes, it is.
Running binary override.
I don't know how, to be honest. But, yeah. Analyze enemies, +4 exploits.
Request approved.
Kill zone stratagem. Always a nice place, though. And I can move, of course, and I will move, of course. I'll move here.
Is the tread of his faithful.
That's it. Okay.
Suffering is part of the trial.
Yes. Can she shoot? She can indeed. She can indeed. So what I will have to do is, of course, claim the bounty stuff, hunt down the prey immediately for so if 95 now, it's basically I'm sure
This
to
tedium is beneath
hit
me.
all of them. I'll hunt the prey. Two of them actually.
If I must.
How many of these do I have? Precise attack. By exploit, the target's cover efficiency and block will be reduced.
If it
Sure,
serves
let's
your
use
cause.
Precise attack. I don't really need perfect spot. Powder bolt. What's the difference? Deadite shot, single shot. And the damage is basically the same. Right? Powder bolt, additional damage.
I understand
Yeah,
your intent.
how much is this? 1. So if I shoot like this, yeah, he's dead immediately. What this? In my sights. No, not gonna use that one.
If it serves you. This tedium.
You call this a strike?
That was very good. A very long rifle is beautiful, and one of the most beautiful things is the number of ammo.
Woe to you!
Good. Good.
Out of my way! Let's make it quick!
Heinrichs. I think I'll have him in a charging mode. Mood. No. Before anything else, word of the Emperor, eh?
But of course, Lord Captain.
But of course, Lord Captain. So if I go here, I can make him as my sworn enemy. Right? I should also aim
For the throne's glory.
Okay, the game is low.
I'll put my psychic abilities to use.
Not in a completely awful way, so it's okay. I can charge and attack. I don't have enough points for a reckless strike, unfortunately. And I do want a charge, definitely.
I won't object. Holy terror! Smite your enemies!
Next one is just a regular strike, I guess. I could make like an Inferno Bird Blast. So this could be... It's a certain hit, though. This is not a certain hit.
Let's
So,
the Inquisition sends their regards.
and this.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Oh! It was buried. There's a 100% chance that I will hit.
You will pay for this!
What's he doing?
Let's
Combat
do
stim. If he
it!
take like 20 combat stims.
Focus, young Calyx. Focus!
Okay. Interesting. So, just to check, if I come here and do this, I will be able to hit just these guys, right? Yeah. And then once I'll be able to hit him as well. So, I think I know what I want to do.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
Press the
Me?
advantage.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
How did my
Isn't
gaze?
this a job for the serfs?
Will be delectable.
Not so much damage as I thought or hoped, but fine nonetheless. And
I'm not another fire-painted work.
okay. Beautiful. And I can immediately grant an ally extra turn. Which ally should I
Me?
choose? Well, of course.
If you
Heinrich.
insist, Lord Captain.
What can Heinrich do? Well, he can't do much, but he does have a pistol, and also he does have a grenade. Eldari plasma grenade. Now, I think it would be appropriate to have an Eldari grenade. Oh yeah, it's beautiful. And to shoot a little bit like this.
For the throne's glory.
Oh, I missed, but it was a fine attempt, I guess. Okay. Cassia. Well, this guy is not gonna survive for long, so maybe I should kind of do this. Yeah, or like this. Because if I do hunt down the
Suits
grave
my
for him,
purposes.
and for
Already
him,
done.
and analyze enemies
Not a problem for me.
and expose
Suits my
enemies,
purposes.
and claim the bounty. No, that's the last one. Call the bow. Right. Single shot. Burst fire. Oh, I kind of forgot. Forgot. When did this happen? What? When did this happen? That I did not have my weapon reloaded. So just one shot. One shot. Are you kidding me? Just one shot. You know what? To be honest, if I go here with this kind of weapon, could I do more damage? Or with this kind of weapon? But before anything else, we will do.
All
Little
too
comfortable.
easy.
Yeah. And now, if I'm shooting. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, sure. I'm gonna do that. So whatever happens, happens. C'est la vie.
Already done.
C'est la vie. And claim the bounty as well. Is it possible to change the weapons and then claim the bounty? It is, actually. Sure. I'm up for that then. To enemies that were attacked by them since the ability activation. I'm not sure if he was attacked by any of my allies, so no need.
Suits my purposes.
You are
Not a lot of damage.
Let's get to it. Hold on.
The gladiators were successful. Okay. As soon as most of them died, the nobility became very dissatisfied. Archon, that's their high-ranked person. And they're leaving, it seems. Completely leaving, I guess. Alright, Abelard is over there. I definitely will go here and charge it. Yeah. Why are you asking? Well, because I don't want Paulus to be hurt. And he has an instinct of protecting Paulus. A good instinct. An instinct that is deserving of admiration.
One fewer target.
He can actually come here. Oh yes, I like this option. Come here and strike directly.
Advancing.
Oh, very nice. I have the manipulator push option as well. Yes, beautiful. Can I even do something else? I could heal someone, I guess. Machine Spirit Banishment useless in this case. Oh, that's it.
Out of my way.
Yeah.
Let's make it quick.
Or is it even possible for you to...
Get me a target.
Sure. Maybe I can shoot Inferno Blast for him.
Let's
Did I even do something? Did I do something?
Alas,
Or
no.
not? Again, not.
Here we are.
Okay. So, destroy the Xenos, minions, wait for response. Okay, the, most, if not all, gladiators survived, which is nice. Everyone looks at me. So I have a choice. Heretical. Those who fought with me, get to the shuttle. As soon as we are away from here, I'll give orders for immediate evacuation. You have atoned for your transgressions. Get to the shuttle. The rest will be subject to selective punitive servitorization. So you may further toil for the good of the Imperium. Now, I don't know. Those who fought with me get to the shuttle as soon as we're away. I'll give orders for the immediate evacuation of the enemy's arrivals. Yeah, iconoclasts definitely. Okay. Good. That's it. Just have to loot these fellows. Poisoned Hekatari Blade. Venomous Strike. Nice. Splinter Pistol. Nothing special. Wick Armor. Dodge 29% of average enemy attacks in this chapter. That's a random thing to have. I will not be using that, I think. Yeah. Poison Hekatari Blade. No, I'll keep that one. I don't need this one. Okay.
Victory awaits.
Here? Yeah, I don't need so many of them, that's for sure. And Blast Pistol. Is it useful? Drukhari weapon proficiency. It has a lot of damage, right? Rate of fire 1. Oh, that's why. Okay. More goods. I think this was the first encounter with Drukhari. And usually when people say xenos in this world, I think, they mostly think about these kind of bad guys. Drukhari, or I forgot the name, but those alien-looking creatures who are devouring worlds. Yeah. Hunter Carapace. 10% armor if the wearer is in partial cover, so it's good for the... Paulus has something better, to be honest. And Irliot, she cannot have. She cannot even carry that. So who is the one to carry it, actually? I don't need... No, don't need it. Okay. Do we have something? Yes, we do. The worst thing in these kind of games is
None shall
not to
stand
loot
in my
everything.
way.
You have to see that you have something left, and you didn't know that. And then one of your viewers writes a message and says, you missed this, this, and that, and you feel really bad. And now you are doubting yourself and questioning yourself whether you should go back and actually pick that up, where you should film that, or just forget about all of that. So, if I can be as thorough as I can, I will. This, I guess, is the end of this descent. Yeah. Let me just briefly check what time is it in this real world. Okay. I can check, like, projects. Vebos. Ah, look at that. So yeah, I pacified it, so I can make projects on the world. I have 3 options, one of which is immediately not possible, because I need high reputation with Navy, really. I would further increase the reputation. Increase efficiency, element, and chemicals. I also don't have weapons. Wow, man. Okay, punishment for calculation. Purchasing foreign criminals, potential solution to this problem. What would be? Fellowship of the Void. Pirate factions. Ah, I don't know. I don't really like that. Blocks project, of course. And punishment of thinkers. What? Various dangerous literates and idle thinkers could supplant the workforce. You know what? Absolutely not. This sounds crazy. Prisoners from foreign worlds. No, punishment by calculation, I think, is the most normal thing. It's just that I don't have weapons and the reputation with Navy, so I will use what I have. Yeah, I could probably now, guys, you'll be saying like, no, this option is so much better. You can have so much better rewards at the end. Well, yeah, I'm not min-maxing this, so I'm going step by step. Realistically, Paulus could not know what would be the end result or the best reward that he could get. He sees 3 options in front of him. He calculates. As whenever we do some kind of a moral action, okay, we first have to know the end. We want some good, okay. Well, their addition, and this is the, I guess, the development of this planet would be the end goal. Now, we see that it's possible, sure, okay, it can be developed, sure. What are the options? Now, the mind has to, the reason has to, the intellect, right, gather a couple of options to see what's possible, okay. And then the will says, good, those options are fine and feasible. And then the reason has to actually choose between one of these options. First, it makes a judgment and says, no, this is not even possible. And out of those 2 options, one is better at this right moment. That's a matter of prudence, the virtue of prudence. And so just Paulus was being prudent at that moment, had to decide, had to choose, because he's traveling on. He cannot stay on this road forever. Now I somehow managed to put a little bit of moral theology inside of choosing this. Well, of course, why not? It's all always combined in a way. Okay, they're waiting for us at Dargonos, but they can keep waiting for us, right? Just a little bit of cleaning of my nasal cavities, I apologize. No. Okay. Anyhow. I wanted to click the search for this one, chart new routes here. Do I have a new route from here? Do I? This is a new route. This is an actual route. No. So from here, I don't have a lot of options. What I do want is go here. But yeah, but find out that cash. Is it possible? Charge the course deadly? So I will lose everything just to charge the course. So it's really not possible for me to do it, right? Right? Okay, let's go like one by one. So, provocation against Nemesites and killing of a traitor. Adalbert has brought out the rest of them and forces capture a number of suspicious individuals, beating the truth out of them. He wishes to avenge his mentor's death, plans to raid the ceremony of an officer's anointment. Okay, so that's the mutiny on the ship quest. Since the impious Adalbert has turned out to be an apostate, new confessor's duty to ensure the officers retake their oath to the God Emperor. Traditionally, the ceremony is attended by the officers' families, and it is they who are the target of the mutineer. Wow. He wishes to slaughter all of the ship's elite in one fell swoop. I ordered a trap to be set. What kind of a trap? Replace the civilians with enforcers and relatives of the appropriate age, dress them all in formal clothes, hide their weapons underneath. Are there going to be elderly and youths present? Necessary for the sake of secrecy, but all of my people will gladly risk their families for the good of von Valanche's dynasty. Yeah, I don't want youth and old people just dying. I'm taking charge of the operation. Connect me to the squad commanders. Okay, you receive the officers' reports. Thanks to their experience, you quickly discover a number of flaws in their tactics, and I can make changes. Good. The forces respond with deep respect. I like that. So Capella is joining the channel. Domin Paulus, the whispers of death are uttering the name of Nemesite ever more loudly. I must meet the enemy face to face. She really wants to do it. Sure, we'll capture it together. So be it. Okay. Is this a fine combination? Yes, I think it's a fine combination. Argenta has to be present, though. So instead of Pascal this time, I'll just use Argenta. I know my healer is not here, but I don't think he needs to be here necessarily. I think this is going to be fine. This is like just a small rebellion. Compared with the fight with Drukhari, to be honest, it will not be such an issue. Okay, what's happening here? We have rows of disguised enforcers listening to the confessor's word. Everything is going as planned. Just a second. There we go. Let's check the participants. Okay, praise the rules perfectly, blah blah blah. Madame Matriarch. Who might you be? Belinda Draufgold. Transfer for the enforcers with a rank of senior lieutenant and staff of your lordship quarters on the account of my age and declining health. But there's no such thing as former enforcer, and you can see, I like that, yes. Once a soldier, always a soldier. At least psychological, right? Mentality. Prepare to fight, prepare to serve. So why would Sarabek entrust my safety to someone so advanced in years? I can test her. Yeah. Master at Arms remembers how Belinda used to be the best shot among the enforcers back in the days, and knows that my eye and hand have not diminished over the years. 40 years on duty, and to this day, I can tell if a man is carrying contraband in his pockets just by the way he's walking. I'm grateful to the Mistress Sarabek for the honor. Good. Let me fall in battle defending the Lord Captain and crushing traitors. Oh, she wants to finish her life as a soldier. That's the thing. Well, hopefully you'll be able to live and have beautiful tales to speak to your younger fellows and instruct them in the ways of being a good soldier. So I hope you will not die, actually. Judging by the way the serf in the back row keeps glancing around, a Nemesite has swallowed the bait just like a void rat he is. Ceremony comes to an end. Now comes the moment for the prayer. And may the God Emperor protect us. A loud and menacing voice booms from the hall, cutting short the sacred words. But not today. And action goes. From all your heart. That's all the thing that I heard. Ex toto cordetur. From all your heart. What? He has 3 arms? Shouldn't this be like enforcers? Wow, this is full light civil war.
Let a single one break through!
There's a lot of rebels, it seems.
I won't heed your cries of mercy. I'll turn you into corpse starch.
Where are my guys? Yeah, not a lot of them. Let's count. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Yeah. There's quite a lot of them. That's for sure. So, yeah. Now Paulus. To be honest, I'd like Paulus to be something like here, but yeah, you can be here, Paulus. Abelard, I actually want you to jump inside as soon as possible. You, my dear, as well. You will be able to dish out a lot of damage. If only you would be... Yeah, let's put it here. If only she would be closer, then it's fine. If she goes, well, like this maybe? Because if she targets with her eye, she can like, kill most of them immediately. Heinrich's on the other side, I think. Bella. Kellermore. Oh, why? Oh, wow. Okay, Kibella go here. Argenta. Argenta. Yeah, go here. Start a battle. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Yeah.
Moving out.
When I say this is gonna be fun and my Heinrichs is on half of the health already, I'm starting to have a bad feeling about this.
Naturally.
But
let's see to it.
Let's see. Blood of the Emperor. Like this. This is Paulus, right? Do I need this?
I won't object to it.
Can I charge towards you? Yes. Okay. What's Purge Soul remind me? Increased against Xenos, Chaos Worshippers, etc., but not mutants. Not that useful, actually. I need an iron arm myself. I don't have more points to move, actually, so I would just use the charge. Otherwise, I would probably use a stim pack. Yeah, intoxicating elixir, but I think this is more important.
Holy terror!
Okay.
Smite your enemies!
And... Or maybe I should burn him. Can I? Can I burn someone?
Let's see
try.
to it.
Yeah, I think that was successful.
I'm here, maggot.
Oh, good. Good. Gather around, please.
Let's get to it.
And the large, that's good. Argenta. Now, If I go here, is it possible not to hit Highlands somehow or not? Well, I will do the controlled shot, I think.
I
Yeah.
will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
Controlled shot.
Doubt is for the
Devastating
weak.
attack. And rapid fire. Do I have
As
enough?
the Emperor commands, I act.
No, I don't have enough.
I'll do it.
I was not able to knock him down.
Hold on.
Everybody, Abelard,
Let's
that's
make it quick.
perfect.
The angels reward us.
Good. Okay, Kibela. Now it's your turn. Death from above. How... If I go here and choose death from above, can I... Is it possible to go here? No, it is not. But I could dash in a straight line. Right? For 4 cells. So if I go here and then dash, I could... Yes.
Death comes in silence.
And if I would go
I shall
here,
not fail.
I could go here.
Caught by the web.
Good.
The shadows will see it
So
done.
it's this. This. As well. And
As my blade whispers your name.
good. I should have aimed for the opening, no, but it uses too much, I think. So I just have another strike. Huh? Like this. A lot of blood is over there. Okay. Paulus. I didn't think that I would immediately go and, well, shoot that guy, but he is in quite a good cover, unfortunately. Maybe I should focus on this rot guy. No, I will leave that to Cassia. I will go here.
My tactics are flawless.
Yeah, I'll go here. I will say hunt down the prey. I will say analyze enemies. I will say
Nothing I
exploit
can't
that.
do.
I will. What else? What else can I do? I will call the mold. Should I use perfect spot as well? Of course. And then
Suits
shoot
my
right.
purposes.
Miss him. That's fine. Next time I'll move to the place, I guess.
Stay vigilant.
Here's the time. It is. Finally it is time. Okay. So, before anything else, press the attack. And now. Okay. So, how many can I actually target? Like this?
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Fury of House Celio.
One more? One more like this. Targeting these guys.
If I may.
Face the navigator's might.
I'm fine with this. Not a purpose.
High momentum.
Yeah, I'm fine with this. And extra turn on
I'll
Abelard.
show you why navigators are feared.
Abelard, can you please cleave? Swing. 3 enemies in front of the attacker. Thank you very much.
I will.
Perfect. Perfect. Can I even move more? No movement points. That's for sure. That's fine. Let's load the file. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Abelard, now it's your turn. Insurgent. I actually want to charge you. Before that, I will...
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Tried and tested tactics are...
It will be target well struck.
And then attack. Excellent. Can I even try to do this?
Indeed. Reduced to dust.
Somehow I actually managed to do it. Perfect. Okay, this is gonna be easier than expected.
Aim for the heart next time.
Why? Well, because... Now that question is... I would like to have... Argenta have a clearer shot, to be honest.
I won't object to it.
As well. Let's put more results.
For the throne's glory.
Sworn enemy again.
Let's see to it. Naturally, the Inquisition sends their
121
regards.
damage. Ouch. More enemies. Mutants. Okay, so this was not as easy as I thought. 440 damage. Yeah. Damage to be inflicted, right? 0. I can do 0 damage with this. Oh no, 0
Let's see.
I will hit. Oh, fine. What I'm interested in now is what? If I go here, well, am I even able to? Yes, I'm able. And here? Right. So why is it that it's so hard for me to hit him from this perspective? It doesn't really make sense, doesn't it? Yeah. Interesting. I'm not sure what to think about that. Gears of Repentance. On a failed toughness test, the Dargon becomes blinded. Stim. Fire grenade. I already used these kind of things, right? Next range burst attack will have its base rate fire doubled. I already
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
And controlled shot.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
So that's quite a lot of damage. Satisfied. Kibela, is it even possible for you to like jump inside somewhere? No? Because if not, I'm fine with you coming and finishing these guys. Yes. And then...
As honor ordains.
Yeah. Paulus. Any point? Whoa. 0% chance of hitting? Like this? Why is there a 0% chance of hitting? I don't get it. What's happening? Claim a bounty?
Let's see how they respond to this.
What's happening? I'm down the gray, I already have that. So I can use more of this and more explosive weakness. And more hunt down the gray or something like that. I don't get it. Why is this 0?
Not a problem for me.
I mean, I'll shoot nonetheless, but I don't
Already
get it.
done.
Okay.
My faith strengthens me.
I first want to get rid of this, the strongest guy. Cassian.
After me, Lord Captain.
Ay. That's a lot. No.
So good.
Right. So she did not even have time to run away, to react. Abelard passed.
A tactically sound approach. It will be done. I will do my duty.
I guess something like this. Yeah. I don't know. Follow my lead. Vanguard allies win against enemies. No need to do that now. Don't and scream, I guess.
At your beck and call. Weapon ready. Do I need to do everything myself? I must not fall.
Yeah, this started to be much harder than I thought immediately. Okay. The good thing is, I will be hitting him. Devastating attack. Rapid fire. And no need to do the controlled shot this time. Okay. Pure. Oh, the sister depths stacks of zeal.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Run and gun. No. Okay, that's nice damage. Enforcer officer down. But at least he was not. Are you kidding me? He was able to move, and attack. All that together. That doesn't make sense. Anyway.
I will leave footprints of scarlet.
Dance macabre.
As the tenets demand.
Good.
The shadows will see it done.
Fair amount of damage, I guess.
I shall
Jump
not
here.
fail by the weapon.
Okay. Appropriate amount of damage, I guess. He has a lot of
Trust me.
damage reduction. Okay, Paulus.
I don't have time for this.
We don't have time. Yeah. So again, 0% chance of hitting. What's happening, guys? Why is this like that? Blinding grenade. I could hit him. That was the point. Okay. Well, I will hunt down
too
with Grey,
easy.
I guess. Yeah, I just hunt down with Grey. Like this.
Nothing I can't do.
And give me a shot.
Suits my purposes.
Yep.
Regular owl.
Double R. Good. Proper tank. Will he make one more? That shouldn't do. So he resisted both attacks. I already made him my sworn enemy. I will immediately say, endure. Unloading in stacks. That's fine.
Indeed.
Yeah, sure. Let's make ourselves even stronger in a way. Do I have something more useful? No. Strikes, I guess.
Victory is imminent.
Okay, well, at least low the damage, that's fine. Okay. What are the chances? Oh, he just collapsed. So, come on. It was so anticlimactic, guys. This was so anticlimactic. Okay. Soldier gains the ability to make number of extra attacks equal to their weapon rate of fire. Which do not spend the or this. Steady superiority. Make an additional attack per turn, including an additional attack on the turn. This turn.
Power resides
use
in the
this
will
this
of the
time.
righteous.
Which one's closer or farther? This one.
Rejoice in battle!
So if I use this, I'm gonna, yeah, probably hit most guys. Devastating attack, sure. I should
I'll
run
do
and
it.
run. I should definitely run and run this time.
God Emperor, move through me! Be
Rapid
the
fire?
fire in my heart!
Should I do rapid fire? Sure, let's do rapid fire.
As the enemy I was chosen!
That was a lot of damage. That was that was a lot of damage.
Doubt can escape the
What is
Emperor's
done
judgment.
cannot
And
be
I can
undone.
reload. Was crazy. Yeah, she can really dish out damage with all the conditions I set.
I bring mercy and retribution, as the
Mercy and
tenants demand,
Retribution, girl. Thank you very much for the mercy and retribution.
as honor ordains.
Here, attack, I guess.
Trust me, the shadows will see it done,
The bleeding attack is important.
as the tenants demand.
Nothing. Okay. Fine. Paulus. How easy or hard it is to hit him? Quite easy, actually. Let's use
Already
the
done.
perfect spot. Hunt down the prey. If I reload, I'm gonna use too many of them, so I'm just gonna hit.
Not a problem for me.
Not yet, not by your hand.
Did I hit Hibella? I guess I did.
All too easy.
Code of Gold, I guess. I can always do this,
Suits my purposes.
and of course this.
Already done.
Good.
Follow me.
Soon this is gonna get. Good. He is attacking the one he should be attacking. Abelard. Very dodge and soaking over the damage he needs to. So
It will be done.
Continues, I immediately buff myself up. No. So I
At your beck and call.
knew this. That's fine. I'll just do
Indeed.
another call on screen because
It will be done.
Sure. For some reason, I'm doing some damage.
You keep right
They are
there.
doing fine damage as well for some reason. Argenta will come here.
I will
She do the
bathe this
devastating attack,
battlefield in righteous
the rapid
fury!
fire, and I guess something like this.
A waste
It's a
of blood.
prayer.
She immediately vanquished him. Just like 300 damage or 200 damage she did. Okay. So the Nemesite is over there. I've been waiting for the meeting, Lord Captain. Calamorph. Is it because of his arm and his name like that? Okay. Well, even though he's dying, he's still defiant. No longer covered by broken goggles, the hairless skull is bulging with massive growth, so he's a mutant. He's unhappy. A lot of this is just from the, being unhappy. You watch as its fingers deftly empty the drum of a stub revolver and load it for fresh rounds. He's still prepared to fight, I guess. I know you. You're the fortune peddler from the freight line who entertained a rabble with games and music. That was kinda expected. Not only them, as you can see. I also sang glorious songs about the cruelty of the officer, the callousness of the Lord Captain, the bravery of the selfless Nemesite. Nobody ever notices the pathetic little flute player who whispers a few ration cards for driving in horses, do they? Hiding in the shadows of your rotten kingdom was far too easy. Until your pet inquisitor started sniffling around who I was and messing up my cards. You surround yourself with useless servants, yes? Well, I'm surrounded by my comrades, loyal and brave, who risked their lives to conceal me. You lost. Your battle for this ship's quote-unquote freedom is at an end. Do you have any last words before you die? Freedom? I care nothing for freedom or for the thrones willing to offer their necks to your yoke. I will not die for these wretches, but I will gladly pay for your demise with my life. Both you and your drudges come from the same rotten root. This is why you're so easy to fool. Nemesis in his march against authority or just a fancy story to tell the rabble, a convenient tool for recruiting the wrong and the dispossessed. All of you must die. Aye. What to say with him? It's not even possible to reason with him. He simply wishes to die in the name of something greater than himself. Well, that is a part of it, that's true. Another mouthy upstart preying on people's minds. You lie to your people, condemn them to death, and for that you will be punished. I don't know what to say. He is not a good guy. Let's try the persuasion. Okay. He hisses in anger, not noticing that his grip on the weapon has shifted slightly. Just another? My name is spoken in every bay on the ship. I'm more than just another upstart. I'm your death sentence. Come on. Surrender, you'll be judged fairly for your transgressions. I mean, that will be a death sentence, but you will be judged fairly. Aren't you a little overconfident? You are right in front of me. My gun is loaded. I believe the stewing is not quite finished yet. You see the bloody hand of Nemesis raise the weapon and your body reacts of its own accord. There's no time to deliberate. You draw your weapon and point the barrel at Nemesis that he's already aiming out his own at you. A malevolent grin spread over his face. The two black muzzles stare into each other and the road around you narrows to a thin line. And Kibela notice. It is your thread that will break today, no other. Save your message to your false god when you meet him, servant of death. I'm glad I get putting both down at once. I vow that your murder is set before long with the Lord Captain. Yeah. More Imperium, Persuasion, Fellowship. Exchange glances with Kibela. Yeah, it's better than the God Emperor in mind. No matter what being you call to your side, I have the God Emperor in mind. And I like that one as well, actually. I have the true God Emperor in mind. I feel secure. I'd also like this. Exchange glances with Kibela. Yeah, let's choose this one. She's watching me out of the corner of her eye. She does not utter a word, but in her posture and the cold look on her face, and the subtle glint of her blades, you read every movement of her deadly dance she is about to perform. You will stand no chance when we act as one. No matter what being you call to your side, I have the God Emperor in mind. If you knew even a shred of truth about my God, you would already be groveling on the floor, begging for a sword. Oh, so chaos. This time, farewell, Lord Captain. Okay, and at that moment, time stops, the turn. Not to Kibela and act in tandem to deceive the enemy. Sure. You and Kibela move as one, and you manage to confuse Nemesis with a perfectly timed maneuver. He's not hesitant to fire, but you are not. Wow, that's a lot of blood. She takes a deep breath, wipes the blood of her blade. The living legend's head lies severed at her feet. Oh, that's why. Kibela, are you okay? He did not harm me. But he tried. Such was his idea, and he remained committed to it until his last breath. His was a good death. Yes, there's something respectable in that, actually. So the decapitated body lies motionless on the deck. Thus ends the struggle of Nemesis. The struggle is not people, the struggle is ideas. People are merely their vessels, the carriers of the struggle. No. ideas do not live without people. People are carriers of the ideas. Yeah, you need a person for an idea. There are no ideas without person. I am a firm believer in the realism, the philosophical realism, the Aristotelian view of the world, not a Platonic one. I mean, we could not build all the empirical sciences if we thought otherwise, to be honest. I need to reflect on his death, Dominic. I need to stand before the undying one and hear his blessing as well. We can discuss what happened after. Da-da-da-da-da-dum. Okay, and so finishes the chapter of the Nemeside. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. We will level up our characters at the beginning of our next show. It was a pleasure, as always. Thanks for being with me. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for being my faithful followers for more than half a year now, actually. See you in the next episode, and God bless you all.